No way they actually did it. LR Bio Broly is on his way. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we have the LR Prime Battle Bio Broly incoming, along with a whole bunch of other content to kick off part 3 of the worldwide celebration, to include the EZA for the Bio Broly movie Super Saiyan Goten Trunks Dokkan Fest. So we'll be going over all of that, their EZA details, the details for the Bio Broly and the animations, as well as all of the upcoming content in this video. So let's go ahead, without further ado, let's jump on in. We have the animations here for the Bio Broly. So we're going to start by taking a look at that. Yes, it is a Prime Battle LR, but still we are curious to see, because this is pretty much the first animated Bio Broly that we've got in the game. So we're going to pause the music here. We're going to turn the volume up just a tad bit, and we're going to check out the animations here. Oh, he has an entrance animation. What? That is a long animation. Oh, he's got an active skill. Okay. What? What does that even do? What? Okay, so low-key, the Bio Broly animations are actually really good. Like, for a free-to-play LR, wow, that is actually amazing. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at what this guy is doing, because I'm already floored by the animations here. So let's see. So Global did tweet out the details for this guy. So he activates that entrance animation once only. He gets key 8 and key plus 8 to 10 randomly at the start of... Okay, so he can have either key 8, 9, or 10 at the start of turn. He recovers 26% HP at the end of the turn, at the end of the character's attacking turn, and launches an additional super attack for 4 turns from the character's entry turn when there's another uncontrollable power ally on the team upon his entry turn. He's also got key 3 and a high chance of performing a critical hit, and attack and defense 180%, and reduces damage received by 30% when performing a super attack. He reduces damage received by 30% when all allies are uncontrollable power category characters, and an additional chance of performing a critical hit 6% up to 30%, and damage reduction rate 6% up to 30% with each turn passed. And starting from the 7th turn from the character's entry turn, damage reduction rate minus 6% with each turn passed, no more than 30%. So he can get up to 90, it looks, if I'm doing that math right. And then he can, once he, by that point, right, he'll start losing it again back down to 60. So interesting. Let's see what that active skill does. So the active skill can be activated when all allies attacking in the same turn are uncontrollable power, starting from the 6th turn. So basically when his damage reduction is fully built up. It'll massively raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage to the enemy, and guards all attacks. Oh, okay. So it's a target skill. So at the point where his damage reduction is maxed out, right? You use this target skill, and then he'll guard all attacks plus that damage reduction, which basically means he'll take no damage. And then directs all the attacks to him. So, okay, all right, nice. Now, one thing I do note, he doesn't have any start of turn here, right? There's no start of turn buff here, so that's really interesting. That could be dangerous, I think, but it's looking like, I mean, as long as you can protect him like second or third slot up until he hits that max mark, and then you would use his active skill. Now he does get, how much does he get on super attack? 180 on super attack. So when he activates that active skill, he'll get 180%. But otherwise, until he attacks, he's got 0. So he's got AoEs will absolutely destroy this guy. But, I mean, hey, this is a free-to-play LR. Now, I want to note something here, right? Notice here, this is 25 SA, which means the details we're reading are his EZA aid stats, and we do know that he is going to get an instant EZA. I think he's the first Prime Battle ever to do this, and it is noted in the Prime Battle news section that he will be EZAing during this celebration. It makes sense, right? We're covering all the BROLY movies. There's never going to be another chance for them to do this, so they may as well do it now. Sucks that it's an instant EZA, but is what it is. Like, they could honestly just make this him now and then EZA him later, but, you know, well, is what it is. So, I mean, he does seem really good for the time being. I'm curious to see how well this ages out, but I mean, with near 90% damage reduction plus guard, it'll last a while. That is pretty powerful. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I want to see his super attack effects. Can we see those? Ah, here they are. Okay, so super attack effect. Greatly raises attack defense for the turn, causes colossal damage, and lowers the attack. Okay, and then so that's the 12 key, and then the 18 key greatly raises attack and defense for the turn and causes mega colossal damage, and I'm assuming still lowering an attack. Okay, all right, so not bad. I mean, it's a pretty decent effect. So pretty happy with the way they handled this for free-to-play LR. That's pretty good. On top of that, to coincide with this during the part 3, right? Part 3 is usually just free-to-play characters in EZA almost every time when they're in the worldwide celebration. So it looks like this time around we are getting the EZA for the Dokkan Festival Fizz, Goten, and Trunks. Now, at the time of me recording this, nobody yet has posted the translations on Twitter, but somebody on Reddit did post this. So shout out to Mr. Lazy here. So we have the Super Saiyan Goten and Super Saiyan Trunks. They do have the standard leader skill. Key 3 attack and defense, 170 HP attack defense 170% for gifted warriors or Kamehameha. Their passive will give key 3 and attack and defense 100%. They get, okay, I don't like the way this is broken down, but is what it is. All right, so when super attacking, they will get an additional attack and defense 150%. They have a very high chance of further boosting the attack defense by 100% twice. Oh, interesting. So before it was just a single extra boost, but they can now do that twice. So up to an extra 200%, if I'm reading that correctly, but a 50% chance to do so. So they kind of kept that. So this is the thing about them. They could look really good or they could look mediocre. And, you know, because of that 50% chance to get that extra 100% attack and defense. So now they're getting that. They have a high chance to activate an additional super attack, critical hit, and evade enemy hits. Oh, okay, so they got 50. Now this is good. 50% evasion is good because their active skill is based on evasion. So having a 50% chance to evade built in, pretty good. They also have a build up for every attack evaded or received. Further boost attack defense 20% up to 100% and evasion rate. Ooh, they can build evasion. So as they get hit or dodge, they build up more on top. Oh, wait. Does that mean they can get up to 100% evasion? Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. They also get, when all allies on the same, attacking in the same turn belong to Kamehameha category, they get critical hit chance and damage reduction rate 30%. Oh, nice. Okay. Super attack effect now gets significantly boost. Is that, I guess that's greatly raise attack and defense for the turn, and then ooh, okay. Oh, they gave him the attack and defense for two turns. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Movie 8 Trios team just got even better. Okay, so the new super attack effect boosts, so attack greatly raised attack and defense for the turn, deals extreme damage, and then gives allies attack and defense 30% for 2 turns. Holy crap. On top of that, they do have the unit super attack. Oh, that is the unit super attack. Okay, never mind. That's confusing. Okay, and that works as long as you have a Trunks, Goten, or... Yeah, I really don't like the way this is broken down. Okay. And that works when you have Trunks, Goten, or Krillin attacking in the same team. So, okay. I mean, that'll be pretty easy to cover, right? Consider that, right, when, you know... Well, actually, no. Are there... I guess, yeah, who would we use to activate that? And in this current, I guess... Does the... No, is the family Kamehameha? Are they... Do they change? I need to see this real quick. Alright, the family Kamehameha. I don't think it changed his name. I think it's still just a Gohan. I guess the free-to-play Trunks you could use to activate that now. Unless they end up EZAing that Krillin. No, yeah, he's still a Super Saiyan Gohan, huh? Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure so the free-to-play Trunks can be used to activate this. If that Krillin does end up getting a sub-EZA, that'll be good. I guess technically the Go Bros are kind of useful if you're running the Movie 8's team, so you could do it that way. Yeah, this might be kind of tough to pull off, but I don't think it'll be that bad, right? They're still getting crazy amounts of stats here. They're actually going to be really, really good, all things considered, made even better if they manage to proc this. So I am liking this. So on top of all of that, we are getting a whole bunch of extra content, right? We've got the... Prime Battle and its EZA, so that's going to give us quite a few stones for that. There's probably going to be mission stones, Prime Battle campaign, as well as an EZA campaign. So that's an easy 50 stones right here just for everything that you got to do for BROLY, right? We get more DB story, probably a new stage that'll give us the a new support memory for the BROLY DB story. So a bunch of stones there. We'll get more missions added to the Natate village. Now, it says here that they're going to be adding more EX skill orbs. I wonder if they're going to do this like the anniversary, where the item event got updated and you were able to get more stones. It's possible they could do that here. And then the legendary Super Saiyan story event, you can get skill orbs for the Trunks and the Paragus. So that's nice. That'll help boost them up since they are not getting an EZA yet. And then, of course, we're getting a new Extreme Z area stage to awaken the free-to-play BROLY. So really, really good stuff there. And then, of course, we'll be getting a BROLY stage for the Devil Awakens event. So curious to see how good, how challenging this fight is. I do hope it is pretty challenging because I am looking forward to it. I have liked this event so far. I haven't had any problems with its difficulty. I feel like it's like the right amount of medium difficulty. Like, it's not too hard unless you do some silliness. It's a fun difficulty, I'll say that. So, looking at everything all together, really excited for what's to come in Part 2. I feel like, even though we're not getting a brand new unit, summonable unit, this Part 3 does seem to be looking pretty fun so far. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, what do you think of the free-to-play BROLY and the EZA details for the Fizz, Goten, and Trunks? Let us know your thoughts on these guys in the comments down below. All this should be dropping within the next 2 days. The Part 3 should be starting on the 20th. So hopefully you guys are excited, and if nothing else, guys, thanks for watching, and aloha.